As people are probably heading home a bit early as we head into these final days before Christmas. You don't want to be breaking records when it comes to bad behavior, but if we're breaking records when it comes to warmth, that's not too bad, Matt.
I like that. Hey, we're headed right to the 70s. I mean, way above where we should be. I mean, today we were warmer than we should be. We should be in the upper 40s and low 50s. We were in the upper 50s earlier today. Some of us got very close to 60. You know, we're 10 degrees above where we should be. But that's not enough for Mother Nature. She wants to continue to warm up. So we're headed right towards those low to mid 70s, maybe even some upper 70s by the time we get to Christmas Day. Temperatures, of course, are going to cool down tonight, get back into the 40s. And I think we'll probably settle somewhere in the upper 30s in northwest Arkansas. We won't get as cold tonight as we've been the past couple of nights. Past couple of nights and waking up in the mornings, we've had that frost. We might not have as much frost tomorrow morning as we're headed out the door, just because temperatures will probably stay in the upper and mid 30s because of a south wind starting to come back. In the River Valley, temperatures also cooling down. Will be in the 40s throughout much of the evening, but then we'll probably settle somewhere in the upper 30s, and that's all we'll do after sunset tonight. Big warm front. You got to have a big warm front in order to get temperatures in the 70s this time of year. But we have one stretching all the way from almost the Pacific coast throughout the Rockies and into the Central Plains. This one's a doozy. This one's lifting off towards the north, and we've got much warmer air coming in from the south. Now tomorrow, I'm not sure if we'll get as much sunshine as we had today. Some of the clouds in the panhandle of Texas and Oklahoma, we could get a couple of those. Not a big deal. It's not going to rain, but a few more clouds as you're looking out tomorrow. But that big story would probably just be the warmth that's headed our way. We'll get well into the 60s tomorrow, and then we'll be flirting with 70s as early as Christmas Eve. But we've got beautiful clear skies tonight. Warm and windy, that's our forecast. Winds haven't been too bad today, but overnight tonight, they could gust up to about 20 miles per hour and up to 30 miles per hour tomorrow. So it's going to get kind of breezy across northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. Here's your look at your forecast tomorrow. Northwest, probably upper 30s to start. A few more clouds later into the afternoon. We'll still get some sun, and we won't get any rain. We'll be dry. Same story in the River Valley. A few more clouds mixing in with the sunshine at time. Highs in those 60s, probably mid 60s, I think, in the River Valley. Here's a look at FUTURECAST tonight. Big story will just be that southerly wind that's going to help keep temperatures from really falling. Notice how they try to hover towards 40 and then kind of stay there. I think that's going to be the case. More clouds coming in from the west throughout the day, but I still think we'll get some peaks of sun throughout the day too, trying to help warm us up. But we may not even need all that much sun tomorrow because of that south wind keeping things breezy. But if you are traveling regionally starting tomorrow, I think you're good within a day's drive here of Arkansas and Oklahoma. Weather's fine. Be windy, so if you have a higher top vehicle, it might try to move around a little bit. Towards the west, huge system hitting the Pacific coast. We're going to have more details on that coming up here in a little bit as we talk more about the travel plans, the travel forecasts across the United States leading all the way through Christmas. Huge system towards our west. While here, we've got huge temperatures. I mean, we're headed towards the mid-70s. You see the record, 75 in Fort Smith is the record for Christmas Day. We're forecasting 77. Fayetteville, we're forecasting 73. The record's 72. So we're likely to break both records. That's what it seems like right now. I think Christmas Day will be the warmest day. We start to slowly cool down going into next week, and then a front probably comes in sometime by Monday night and into Tuesday, giving us more of those rain showers and also trying to cool us down. We'll probably need another cold front just to get us back to normal. Remember, upper 40s, that's where we should be. We're still not going to that, even after the cold front after Christmas. In the River Valley, mid 70s. A huge record may fall. It's hard to beat a record back in the 1800s, but we do start to cool back down towards the 60s leading up to the week of New Year's.
I love that festive 7-day. I'll be sad when to see that go.
It's been fun to make.
Yeah, it'll be nice. We'll have to find one for the New Year's, though, before we head into January.
That's right.
All right. Thanks, Matt. Well, a top